Hi everyone, in this lecture I would like to talk about generators. Generators are the kind of functions that can be controlled more than a normal function. Now a normal function starts at the top of the function and it goes line by line. And what a generator function, the functionality, what it allows us to do is we could stop at any point in the function and we could return from the function. And this gives us a little bit more flexibility than a normal function. Within a normal function, we have access to a keyword called return. But within a generator function, we have access to a keyword called yield. And let's dive into an example. Let's say we have a function that is called employees, and this function, the job of this function is to return the name of an employee. So normally what we would do is we would say, okay, return, let's say John, return the string from the function. And we would say employee is equal to employees, and we would call this function and we would console log the employee. Let's console log employee. Let's save that. Let's jump into the console. And we can see we have this John, which is the employee. Now, how can we convert this into a generator function? The first thing that we need to do is right after the function keyword, we need to pass in the asterisk. And this is basically going to convert it. And we have access to something called a yield keyword. And this is basically a generator function. So if I save it, it gives us an employees object that is suspended. The reason that it is suspended is because it is not currently running. Let's take a look at the type. Within the prototype, what do we have? We have a generator. So this is a suspended generator function. Now, how can we actually use the values from here? As we can extract data from a function using the next method. So I'm going to say dot next, and as soon as I save it, we are going to get a value that is John and a done that is false. The reason that this done is false is because generator is not done running. It is still running. Let's call the next function, next method one more time. And now you can see that done is true. Why? Because we just have one yield value there. It was returned and then the function is done. We could add multiple yields. So for example, you do something in here, and you want to yield that value, and then you want to move on, and you can do something in here. Yield, let's say Sandra, and let me change this to Rose. And so you're going to do something here, and then you're going to yield the value, and then you're going to do something here, and then you're going to yield the value. This is something that you can do with a normal function. So you can see we got in the first next, we got the value John. We can take a look at the values as well right here. It gave us John. In the second yield, we got the value Rose, and you can see it says done false. It's still running. In the third one, we are going to get Sandra. And right after that, as soon as I run this, you can see it is going to give us undefined, and the generator function is basically done running. That's it for this lecture. See you in the next one.